Notification. Notification gang. Okay, we are live. Hi, people. Happy Sunday. Sunday Chit Chat is back. Let me take this. So Sunday Chit Chat is officially back, and as much as possible, anywhere I am in the world, I'm going to be doing Sunday Chit Chats. This will help us catch up with stuff. Hi, Marvin. Do well to start dropping your questions, anything you want to know, anything at all. Let me know in the comment section. Let us discuss, let us talk, let us chat. Right? So while you drop your questions, I have a few emails I can talk about, but I'll prefer to prioritize everybody here on the live stream first. So don't forget, give this video a thumbs up. I can see one thumbs up. Thank you so much. Do well to give more thumbs up. Hi, Andrew. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, main Rada. No, Dara. Main R Dara. Hi, welcome, Peter. Do well to drop your questions. If you have questions, let me know. So I'll just give some time for some more people to join us. Then I'm going to try to do some breakdown about flight school, getting into the aviation industry, and whatever questions you guys throw, I will try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. Hi, welcome, welcome, people, welcome, welcome. When you join, do well to leave a comment, say hi. I can see lots of people here, but you guys are not typing your name. You know who I'm talking to. Type your names or type something about you, and also leave a thumbs up. Hi, Mr. Dara. Nice having you. Hi, people. It's how many years is aviation school? Okay, I think we're going to start on that. Let's just leave it to the 5 minutes mark so that every other person that would have joined would have come. So we have about 30 seconds to start the live stream fully. So we're going to start with the first question. I can see, how many years is flight school? Hi, more people are joining. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget, give this video a thumbs up. Do well to leave a comment. Let me know who I'm talking to. Okay, okay. We've gotten the 5 minutes timer, but before then, let me do an official welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody, to Pilot Anu, Princess Anu TV. And yes, I am your favorite host here. And my name is Pilot Anu. And here on Sunday Chit Chat, what we always do is that I started Sunday Chit Chat before. I kind of stopped because of my schedule and everything. Um, and just life, basically, I stopped. So I decided to start Sunday Chit Chat again so that we can all talk about questions in real time. I always enjoy doing it. So we are going to be starting again and we are going to talk about everything in real time. So I'm going to start with the first question that was asked. I'm going to start with the first question. Someone's asking, why don't I stream on TikTok? Okay, I think I'll think about that. Well, let's start with this year. Okay, I think I'll do my next stream on TikTok. I really don't know, but let's start here first. So, the first question is, please, how many years is aviation school? So, aviation school will depend on what course you want to do. In aviation school, there are several courses. Let me quickly see if I have a brochure of some of the courses offered in aviation school, except you're talking basically on flight school. If you're talking just on flight school, let me know. But I want to get out a brochure for you. 1 minute. Okay, so I have a brochure here, and this is actually the NCAT. This is actually the NCAT brochure. Yeah. This is actually the NCAT brochure that I have here. So I'll just tell you some courses that are being done in an aviation school, because Nigerian College of Aviation Technology is not just a flight school, it's an aviation school, which means you are not just coming to study how to become a pilot or learn how to fly airplanes. You can come there to do other courses. So you can come there. 1 minute. So you can come there to do other courses. So I'm going to just list out few of the popular school or popular courses that are being taught in an aviation school. So most aviation schools will have a flying school, and in a flying school you have mainly flying, like standard pilot course, commercial pilot license, private pilot license. Then you have the instrument rating, multi-engine, all those things included in flying school. Then you also have the aircraft maintenance engineering school. In the aircraft maintenance engineering school, you're going to have several courses. I won't talk about aircraft maintenance engineering because that's also a place that if you like tech stuff and if you don't have a lot of money for flying, you can start from there. It's actually a good place to start from, or it's a good place that you can build a good career. That's what I'll say. It's a good place you can build a career. So I'll just list some courses that you can. I'll just list some courses that you can do. So, okay, under flying school, let me start for flying school, list some courses, then I'll go to engineering school so that I don't just jump on flying school. In flying school, correction, you can do things like um you can do things like, just like I mentioned, the CPL course, the PPL course, the ATP course, that is airline transport pilot license course. You can also do your instrument rating, multi-engine rating, your night rating. So any of these ones you want to do, you can always come there to do it. Then, oh, sorry, I can see more people are joining. Hi, welcome. Exetit, welcome. JB, welcome. Andrew, uh, can you hear me now? Someone is saying my mic is quite noisy. I'm not. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, so as I was saying, I think I'll just reduce the background music a little. So you can do these courses. Now, still under flying school, you can also do the aircraft dispatcher course. You can do the cabin crew course because these are flying school courses. You can also do in the aircraft dispatcher course. You can do the advanced. You start definitely have to start from the basic. So you start from the basic, you do the advanced and all that. Or even the cabin crew course, you start from the basic, and you can always come for a refresher and all that. Now let's go to the engineering, which I said the only place that you can start. So in engineering, you can do the aircraft maintenance engineering course, which is most of the time classified as the standard airframe and power plant course. Then you can do the aircraft maintenance course. So basically what I'm trying to say is it depends on the aviation course you are picking to come and study. If you're picking flying, you can spend 2 years, you can spend 3 years, and maybe a little bit over 3 years. Like I spent 3 years and 10 months, and my 3 years and 10 months included holidays. It included the COVID-19 break. It included my night rating, like everything inclusive, including holiday, like from the day I started to the day I finished. That was the total duration of the course. So, but if you're doing other aviation courses like aircraft maintenance engineering course, you might spend just like 2 years. If you're doing cabin crew course, let me see how long cabin crew course will take. Some places do cabin crew course for 5 weeks. Some places do cabin crew course for 3 months. Some places do cabin crew course for 6 weeks. So it depends on who you're going to. Then other aviation courses that you can also do is some other courses you can do. I can see lots of questions, which is nice. Coming. There's also the aeronautical telecommunication engineering school, which is another aspect. But in this one, you see that you can also get a degree, like an official degree. Then there's also the airport emergency training. This one mostly fan and all these officials that work at the airport, they bring their staff to be officially trained. So it will depend on the kind of course you want to come and do. Then there are other ICAO courses, like the last ICAO course I did the instructor training course, so training instructor course, which is the TIC course. When I did the training instructor course, they were also offering it in NCAT. So it depends on where you want to do. And thanks, I'm seeing all your likes and all your flashing loves. Like, it's keeping me ginger. Thank you, keep them coming. So I also did that one. So it depends on how long. Okay, someone is asking, what's the cost of multi-engine and instrument training? So if you want to do only multi-engine rating and instrument rating, this means you must have at least gotten your private pilot license, and or you've even gotten your commercial pilot license. And when you've gotten your commercial pilot license, you can get your commercial pilot license on a single engine aircraft, yes. And you can get a commercial pilot license on a multi-engine aircraft. So these are some factors. Like in a place like NCAT, looking at your brochure, for you to just do the instrument rating cost alone, you are going to be spending 5 million naira. That's what is there. And this 5 million that they stated here is inclusive of accommodation and feeding. I wish I can just show you what they have here. So, but if you just look at their brochure, you see that the instrument rating cost is 5 million naira inclusive of accommodation and feeding. Thank you guys. I can see more persons are joining. When you join, you will leave a comment, let me know. And I can see some bubbles of love. Share the love. So multi-engine rating course. The duration is 1 month, and that one is 5.5. That's 5,500,000. This one is exclusive of accommodation and feeding. So it depends on the course you will want to do. It depends on the which of them do you want to combine. Maybe if you're combining them, they may give you at a lesser figure, because if you combine just instruments and multi-engine, this is already 10.5 million. So this is already 10.5. So I really, really do not know, you know, how you want to do it. Hi guys, if you can see me, hear me, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, someone is saying, can a pilot with CPL fly for an airline? A pilot with CPL, can a pilot with CPL fly for an airline? Like if you have a commercial pilot license, it is to make money, so automatically yes, you can actually fly for an airline. Finding an airline, Mr. Dara is saying, is finding an airline job